I live in the most beautiful home I've ever been in. I share it with my soulmate, the most amazing woman of my dreams. My two beautiful children are happy as can be. I'm closer with them than I've ever been. While they don't personally live with me on a regular basis, I see them more than I ever have, and I couldn't be more grateful. Now, how did I even get here? Because as a guy who spent over a year and 4 months ago, a year and 5 months ago, prior to that time frame, I spent 11 years smoking 3 to 4 packs a day, drinking so much that I almost developed a permanent hyperlipidemia, which means my blood managed to I didn't process properly the fats in your blood like triglycerides and cholesterol. My liver was becoming pretty decently damaged, but now it's reversed and almost completely healed, as perfect as can be. I have no lasting damage other than the fact that I have arthritis in my chest and a cyst behind my nose that causes my sinuses to get a little funky. But other than that crap, how did I end up completely sober and now 120 pounds down from where I was, in the best shape of my life, working out an hour to an hour and a half every single day, and happier than I've ever been? Why? It was because of Jesus. And how did it happen with Jesus? You think it's just another stupid guy telling a very inspirational story or whatever? Allow me to explain something to you. I spent all my time doing the dirt that I did. We all have. I was a human being. I felt arrogantly entitled to having a wonderful life. We all kind of feel that way. We feel that we shouldn't have to suffer and go through anything. God or whoever is out there owes us because my problems, me, I deserve the world. We see in our popular culture and modern rap music or pop or whatever you listen to, radio worthy, it all basically is full of arrogance and pride and no shame whatsoever. And I deserve everything in the world. Look at me, give me money and hoes. But in reality, you should be grateful you even get to breathe right now. Now, a lot of narcissists and pessimists believe, hey, I hate being alive. This sucks. Pain. Oh, God, everything sucks. This is a curse. Yes, that's a fun way to see things when you don't ever take responsibility or accountability for the things that you do with your life. But in reality, this is the greatest blessing humanly possible next to forgiveness. Again, you don't have to decide to be a Christian or believe in Jesus, but one thing you do need to understand is it is your choice to make better decisions for your life away from whatever you're doing that ain't working, pal. You were meant for more than that. You were not made to just sit around suffering. While some people's lives are tragic, while we'll never always understand the purpose for them, you personally who are watching this, that means you have a computer or a cell phone. That's amazing compared to a lot of parts of this world. You're probably wearing clothes. Congratulations. You've probably eaten today. Wow! So many things to be thankful for, and we choose to complain, whine, and moan about the tiniest things that we're doing nothing about. We need validation and affirmation from everybody online and in these worlds that have nothing to do with us, that are completely irrelevant and pointless, to even feel okay liking a musician or perhaps our favorite foods or what to wear. You might be saying, well, that's not me. I don't need anybody's validation. I promise you, you do. Whether you like it or not, you don't believe in or like anything that you do without having been first it confirmed to you by someone or something that you considered better than you that led you to feel that this is right, this is cool, this is appropriate, this is necessary. I'm just saying, we don't deserve anything. We are needing to be thankful and grateful that we have everything we have. I just got to find out God gave it to me. What does this thing mean to me? When I had hit the bottom of the bottom, when I had tried to kill myself for the 4th or 5th final time, a year and 5 months ago, because I couldn't take anymore what I was doing to myself. I couldn't take anymore the life I was living. I woke up in completely good health after overdosing and jumping out of a moving car. I woke up in completely good health, perfectly taken care of. No lasting damage other than the things that I told you I deal with. 4 months into that adventure of me having that day chosen to quit cigarettes, quit drinking, quit doing everything, start exercising, start taking care of myself, I managed to think I did it all on my own. I did not care still about anything really other than me. Let me take care of me now because I'm too scared to die. I just want to survive. I came very close to it. I don't want that to happen anymore. But there was an emptiness still inside of me. Something just was not right. And again, inspirational Christian crap. Woo. The thing is, though, I still managed to stop and just think. I used to go to church. I used to have one of these, actually. A couple years beforehand, though, it was the only one I ever had, and I threw it in the river because I cursed God's name because I was like, this is stupid. There's no such thing as Jesus. There's no such thing as God. But there I am in the car praying, feeling completely broken. And I'm just like, I'm going to give this a shot. I talked to Jesus. Talked to him. I was like, let's see if this happens. Just laughing kind of about it. I prayed and I was like, can you just give me some sort of sign? Knowing that it doesn't happen that way for anybody, or at least especially if you do believe, for most people, it doesn't just happen by asking for it. God owes nobody anything. But I was like, if you're there, give me a sign. I laughed about it. My keys fell off my lap into the crevice of the door. The crevice where if you open the door, they'd fall out and hit the floor. I hit the ground. I reached down to grab them laughing, and this was there. I need you to understand, I had switched 2 vehicles entirely since the only time I ever had one of these. I had not been back to the church that I got this from, or any church, in a long, long time. And what's more, I had recently cleaned out my vehicle, vacuumed it and everything, and lo and behold, in this moment, in the wedge of the door, we're getting in or out of the car, it would have fallen out. It was in the crack. There this was, right next to my keys. This little steel punched cross. Somehow, from the bottom of the river, years later, into my hands. And it hit me pretty hard. And yet I still found ways to not fully believe it. I knew in my heart what I was being shown, but I still found ways to not fully trust what was happening. But slowly but surely, things started to unfold in my life, and experiences for another time we can get into that were beyond explanation, beyond just logic and philosophical explanation discussion. Actual physical and in-person experiences that I and other witnesses in public that I didn't even know experienced confirmed what happened that very moment. Again, everybody's story is not the same, and everybody has a different way of coming to Christ if or when they do. But just like anything, it's your choice. God will never force you to do anything, because God's whole purpose is for love and for us to have a commitment and a relationship and a bond. And love and commitment relationships can't be forced. Well, they can, but they won't be real. They won't be successful. Love only actually exists in its true and pure form by choice, by you feeling it and choosing it. So I'm just saying this. God loves you no matter what. You don't have to like what I'm saying right now, and that's okay, and I'm not trying to force you to do that. This is my video, and I'm just explaining. God loves you. You do matter. Jesus definitely is real. He definitely gave his life. And while you might say, that's stupid, why would God have to basically kill himself to forgive himself? That's a very fun and funny and seemingly smart and yet ultimately arrogant and ignorant way of seeing it. The Bible's full of a lot of things, and you don't understand it unless you humble yourself and actually check into it. I used to think I had all the answers. I found out I was wrong. A lot of research and study and coming to know the real world and the real history of the world and everything that's in it, I was wrong. That's why I love Jesus, because he's changed my life. Because I began to trust him and things managed to unfold. His peace and his strength in me helped me really stop doing and humble myself and stop doing the things that I was doing, step by step focus on what I needed to be doing for my life. And I'm still learning every day. I still fail every day, and we always will. We're humans. Thing is, though, I at least know who loves me. I know who made me. I know who made you. So I'm going to make videos talking about this. I'm going to just make videos where I just let you know how much I love you and how much God loves you. And if that's okay with you, thank you. And if it's not, still okay. I love you. I love you. So, you have a great day. By the way, I'm going to be making more and more videos. I'm going to start doing the whole TikTok thing, I guess, finally. Since I realized that's a way to get people to pay attention to hearing about God. And sometimes to make you laugh. And as well, I got the YouTube going on. Those links, I guess, are above right now. And I do not care if you go to them or not. It's not something for me to build my own self up. I'm not trying to make myself seem better or really cool. I don't need anybody's validation. I'm just simply saying, if you want to go check them out, I'm going to have stuff there. I also have another YouTube listed, which is a ministry that we're going to start posting back to again, the Lost Lambs. So there's Moon Huggy, There's the Lost Lambs, and then there's the TikTok. I'm going to be doing stuff. You can check them out however you want to. And I love you. You guys have a good one. And I end it with this. Colossians 1:13 and 14. For he rescued us from the domain of darkness and transferred us to the kingdom of his beloved Son, in whom we have redemption, which is the forgiveness of sin. I'm forgiven. We all have the ability to forgive him. He gave his life for that purpose. Not just for us to be forgiven, though, for us to have connection with him. So again, make fun of me or appreciate it. Either way, I love you, he loves you, and you matter.